Nice.
Das Drumherum ist zu laut, sagt man so. Oder? Schon laut.
Jedenfalls, Sie können morgen Kartels besorgen, die ein bisschen lauter sind. Ein bisschen meist kannst du auch besorgen und wir können auch welche mitnehmen. Dann können wir einen Kirtan machen, so ohne Instrumente ist auch richtig. Aber ja, die gibt es an mehreren Stellen. Ja. Ich setze I continue to read from the book Loving Search for the Lost Servant. He is explaining, Srila Goswami Maharaj, he is explaining different planets of fate. So means they are not material, not mental, they are beyond. So in the next he speaks about how to go deeper or go higher. So we should not be satisfied with this plane where we are moving now. Can you hear me? In his talks with Ramananda Rai, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu repeatedly says, Iho boy, or go further, go deeper, go higher. There are so many who consider their position to be the highest. Who, achieving a particular state, stop there. But we find in Sanatana Goswami's Brihad Bhagavatamrita how Gopa Kumar, beginning from the lower stage of devotion, gradually makes progress to different levels, and at last comes to the Krishna conception in the mellow of friendship, Shakiras. So the advancement as a devotee, Sanatana Goswami explains very nicely from Gopal Kumar, who was born in Vrindavan. And he came to different levels. He wanted to distribute prasadam to many. So he went to Allahabad, I think, Kumbh Mela something. There he tried to do this, but they sent him further. If you want to do this, then you go to Jagannath Puri. They every day they are distributing tons of prasadam. And then he went to Jagannath Puri to serve Jagannath. So it is described how the gradual elimination or eliminates one stage and makes further progress to the highest stage of devotion. As he progresses from one level to the next, everyone seems to be very helpful to him. But gradually, their company seems to him to be stale. At that time, a higher chance is given to him through an agent of divinity. And leaving that plane behind, he goes to a new and higher plane. In this way, the progress of dedication is shown in Brihad Bhagavatamrita. Means he, from the cross plane here, he got the next steps to the higher heavenly planets, to Indra, then to Brahma. There is no material, nothing is material there. I mean, gross matter is not there anymore. Just as in the tangible world there is the sun, the moon, and so many other planets, in the world of fate there is a gradation of planetary systems. We have to scrutinize the scriptures, take advantage of the guidance given by saints, and understand how the progress of fate to the higher plane is achieved by eliminating the lower planes. So this is important, he says the second time. If we want to go one plane higher, we have to reject the lower plane. We have to give up a lower understanding. And whenever there is any doubt, we should consult with some higher agent in order to make progress. So spiritual reality is eternal existence, complete consciousness, and ecstasy. Mere existence cannot fulfill us. So only the realization that we exist, that we are consciousness, is not complete. It cannot fulfill us. Even our inner hankering and feeling, consciousness is not sufficient. We require rasa, ananda, ecstasy to give us fulfillment. So they like the impersonalists, Mayavadis, they just want to get out and get into impersonal, just to be conscious. But there is no rasa, no ananda. It is just like getting out from the material life means, in Middle Age they called it Bäckerschupfen. You have heard of this? When the baker making bread and the controller comes and his weight, it has to have 1 kg by example, and he had less, so he cheated the people. Then he was punished. How he was punished? On the bridge there was a big wooden tree, and then the side was a net. They put the baker in, and they put him in the water, in the river. So for some time, and then they took him out again. And then when he come to himself again, and was, then again they put him in. So like this, depends on how much they punished him. But what impersonal or just consciousness, to be conscious, without ananda, without ecstasy, it is like this Becker Schupfen, we call it in German. When he is underwater, he is like in the material world. He's struggling and try to survive, you know. But when he take him out from water, then he finds a kind of happiness. But this is a happiness, it is just stopping the fight for death. Is it?
Relief. It's just a relief.
Yeah, it is a relief, you know. But the consciousness, we are not satisfied with only to get a relief from these things. We want more, we go further. So spiritual realization is also of different types. We have to distinguish between different spiritual conceptions, and our choices improve as we dive deeper and deeper into reality. We must die to live. So means the old whatever mood we have developed in this material world, or whatever we are thinking what is real, what is, this has to die. It is very difficult. We must die to live, and the consideration of death is also deeper and deepest. The gradation of higher and lower is always there. If we are to progress, there must be elimination and new acceptance. The truth is that we find ourselves in the midst of male be left for higher duties. So in this way we must progress while always consulting the saints and scriptures. They will guide us in the ocean of faith. Otherwise the spiritual world is unknown and unknowable. The Absolute Truth is known and knowable to a particular section. They have given us direction. If we take advantage of that, then by the guidance of saints and scriptures, we shall gradually eliminate our faults. First, we must eliminate this mortal existence. First, we must eliminate this mortal existence. This is where we are now, what we think, what is reality. This is a mortal existence. It is the most gross existence we can live. Practically we have no faith, or we have no realization that there are more subtle planes. They are still material, but like the demigods, they are living for 10,000 years of, according to our calculation, time calculation. But they also have to leave this plane again, come to this crossroad and perform pious activities so they can again come to higher. First we must eliminate this mortal existence. Then we must satisfy our reason, our consciousness. And finally, we must satisfy our heart. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that the heart is the most important thing within us. We should follow the direction of the heart. The highest fulfillment is fulfillment of the heart, not the fulfillment of consciousness or the attainment of eternal existence. Eternal existence has no meaning if it is not conscious. And consciousness has no meaning if it does not give any fulfillment. So such eternal existence, chit, consciousness, and ananda, fulfillment, ecstasy, are the three principles of our ultimate destination. And considering this as our goal, we shall progress further and further in our spiritual life. In the Manu Samhita it is stated, Vidvadi Sivilasadiya Nityam Adivesha Ragipihi Vidayanapyanuja Gyato Yatarmatam Vibhodhata. We can feel with our heart whether we are gainers or losers. That tasting machine is within us. As we progress in Krishna consciousness, our karma, our connection with this material world will evaporate in no time, and spacious knowledge will come to satisfy us. At that time we shall feel the object of our life everywhere. Mayi trishta kila atmani. When we can see that the fulfillment of life has embraced us, we shall see that everything within the environment is helping us. Everything is sympathetic to us from all sides. In that spiritual domain, everyone shall take interest in loving us. We may be careless about our own interest, but the environment there is more favorable and affectionate to us than we can even estimate. Just as a child cannot estimate the extent of his mother's affection, in this way friends and home comfort will surround us, and with this realization we shall go back to God, back to Godhead, back home, back home. How much you have understood that we are not at home now. We are visitors here, and we are struggling here with birth, disease, old age, death. Nobody, no scientist can help us. These things will happen if I want or not. According to our activities in the past. So still we are attached to this dream, to this nightmare we are going through. And we try to like squeeze something out of it, some nectar. There's a long time already. The nectar is gone, you know, but we try that maybe something comes, something positive. Is there any question on this point? not so. Huh?
But Gurudev, when we have to develop faith, and when we develop that, when we develop Krishna consciousness, then some kind of peace can it be enlightened, is it?
Yes, everything is everything is. We can feel harmony. We will not be disturbed by anything, whatever may come. Because this is only the external world. We are reacting. That's because if Westerners come to the holy place or to India, for them it's almost intolerable. Such a like the traffic, how the people here, how they're moving, but they are not disturbed. It's very rare you find someone get angry or so. And even if they're angry, the other one is not reacting like. We cannot understand, especially the holy dharms here. How the people are not ordinary people. They have already attained a very high level of spiritual understanding. This is only external, everything. One has full faith in the lotus feet of Radharani. Then all these things will not disturb you. They are protected by higher power. Even the demigods, when I went first time to Mayapur and begin or end of the 70s, 80s, with what was this car called? I don't remember. Ambassador, yeah. There are only ambassadors on the street. We were, Suhota was also coming with us, Suhota. And I don't know, 7 or 8 people more, these were really bagged, And the driver was sitting, taking his seat, and putting an incense offering to, he had Ganesh or Kali, I don't know, in front, offered this, and then he started. And he was going full gas, full gas means 40, 50 kilometers. But he never I don't remember that he once used the brake, to the villages, to the house, all these things, he just faith, with full faith, and everything worked, It is, I saw this is first time in 77. I think, yeah. In Rameshwara, there are thousands and thousands of people going towards the temple. I saw it from my room. And then there are 2 cars on this island. And a big bus coming from the hill down to Rameshwara. And full gas. But the people did not move fast or were disturbed, They just moved a little slowly, like aside. And the cows also, They looked and then they went, and he did not go from gas full. He was driving. Just the feet of the cows was away, they passed, rushed. Nothing happened. It was, for me, it was a wonderful thing to see this. This is not understandable. We cannot understand these things. we call police, police and whatever, you know. Everything must be, then nobody has faith. Yeah. They have full faith, you know, in some higher authority. They are not showmen like other churches, you know, externally. They are living this life like this. And every time I come and every time I meet some saints here, real saints, I can see they are spreading this peaceful thing and this atmosphere, you know. And I learned from these things. I was always wondering, how can it be? So it means it is under a higher control. We have to develop this kind of faith in the Lord. If one has full faith in the Lord, then we don't have to fear anything. He will protect me. And even if not, what is, then I'm free from this burden. This it's not a nice identification, you know, what I'm thinking, what I'm dreaming now. Then I can go to higher places. And this is step by step we have to realize like this. But theoretically it will not work, you know, this is one thing. We have to practice, we have to, faith has to be developed in us, that actually you cannot have faith in anything mundane here, temporary. It is only the Lord, Krishna, who is eternal, who is not influenced by the illusory energy. So all these things will be revealed to us, and we will join our family in the spiritual plane. And everybody has his place there. And we will experience happiness and ecstasy.
Srila Maharaj speaks about elimination of the lower plane, which when one recognizes a higher plane in Krishna consciousness, one should eliminate the lower plane. Can you give maybe some example?
Try to live.
Yes, but for the especially in the subtle way, it's not so easy. On the subtle level, physically, it's maybe possible, easier.
Yeah.
Can you give some example?
What?
How that would mean when one recognizes a lower level or some level when one behaves and eliminates in order to get a higher understanding.
You know, I realized real sadhus, they have, they are so focused or so much devotion or love for their Lord, for Radharani. Or like Prabhupada said, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that this Gaudiya line is Radha Dasya. That we are mainly, not only, but many of us are Radha Dasya. When you can focus your mind like this, I mean, it's for us it is theoretical. We cannot artificially do this. We have to just, under the order of spiritual guide, spiritual master, he will open the door so that we are realizing actually, it is like this. It is a world where there is no mental activity. There is no I and my thinking. There's only interest is how can I please my Lord? And then Guru Maharaj said in Jagannath Puri, he said, now he said, now you are a member of of Krishna's family, Achyuta Gotra. He said, those who are becoming member of Krishna's family, they are Achyuta Gotra. So we have to become members of Krishna's family. And the mind is very hard to control. I tell you this.
We are trapped.
Yeah, because we have no attraction to we have no experience of the beautiful side. We have only the experience of this world. It's what we call here pleasure or ecstasy. This is we cannot compare. So you can only when you understand or you get the drop of the real thing, then automatically we want to hold it. We want to hold on. We want more. And this is again, as all the saints saying the same. The Shastras say the same. It is by the association of sadhus, real sadhus. So we have to find out who is a real sadhu. This is also important. Because there's a imitation society. If I want the easy way, then I follow this. Basically, I don't follow them, I follow, he says, whatever you do is okay. But a real sadhu will not speak. He speaks straight the truth. He speaks the truth. We may accept or not accept it. It is not the sadhus or the saints. He is not very about. We may accept it or we may not. We may not. This is the other thing, you know. But it is we have to surrender to the advice of the sadhus. Tadvidi pranipadena pariprasnena sevaya. Buddhichamyate jnanam. By humbly asking question and by serving in a humble mood, he can attain the mercy. And this is a very difficult thing. This is a very difficult thing. You know. I hear some arguments sometimes from sannyasis, young sannyasis, you know. My opinion is not like this. My opinion is like this. Yes. Everybody has his opinion. But my opinion, it doesn't matter, you know. It doesn't matter what I think, what's right and wrong. The right thing is if I follow my the real sadhu, my spiritual master, what he's saying. When he says this rope is a snake, you beat, kill him. And the disciple says, no, this is not snake. This is a rope. He will bite me, you beat, eat him. And then the disciple, after discussing, he beat. Yeah. Then the spiritual master says, can you not see that this is a rope? Why are you beating them? Can you understand the purpose behind? No. Yeah, he wants that his disciple following if he understands or not.
Aber ist das dann nicht blindes Folgen, ohne nachzudenken?
Yes. Du denkst schon viele Tausende Leben. With welcher Kapazität? What capacity have you to understand these things? He wants that you give up your kind of seeing things. We want to surrender. We want to give our heart. We want to give everything to Krishna, basically, through sadhu, through the real Vaishnava. This is a very important point when we want to make progress. Right or wrong does not speak. Even if the spiritual master says something what is wrong, it is right. Ja, so wie es sagt. Because we accept him as a saint. And Krishna is speaking to him. And I don't know what Krishna wants with this. He wants to make our mind just disturb us. So, if we have no faith in Sadhu, Guru and Krishna, that it means that we are thinking that what I think, how I think, this is right. But you may be right, but this is only a small part of the whole truth. We have to see the whole, the universal vision. This is devotion, this is Bhakti. This is real Bhakti. And we are getting this teaching from so many, the Shastras, the highest Shastras, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. So many transcendental scriptures are there. And what we hear is only what they are saying, the Shastras and the Guru and Sadhu, real Sadhu. So I don't have to think what we can understand with our material mind. Nothing. Nothing. We do not know why something happened. But after some time you will realize, maybe, when you continue, oh, he wants to show me something like this. Now I understand why things happen. Why this happened, whatever may happen. We have to learn the hard way. If you're not accept, if you're not not accept it, then I will I will arrange the material world. The nature will arrange to teach us. The world is not here for enjoying. The world is here that we get the understanding again where we are, who we are, or where we are going. Where is our home? What is who I am? It's very simple. And we know if we should. But the world now, you know, they're going crazy. You see what happened? All these egoists and made for power and for name, fame, and profit. And everybody has right. Everybody is right. Everyone wants war now. A few saying, no, we should make peace. They have no chance. They have no guide. They are going mad. This is a society. And everybody thinks he is right, I am right. What I do, what I am saying, what I am planning to do. Because they have no spiritual guide. They do not understand who they are, why they are here, what is the purpose of this body, what we got. Surrender means this. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Guru Maharaj, so many times he started with these 3 words. Surrender, surrender, surrender. So it means, surrender means, I have developed faith in Guru and Krishna. And then I have little faith and little confidence. He's right. I may not understand everything, but he's right. Then he will show us. Yes, I will show you a little what is the real thing. Otherwise, if we are doubting, if we are always questioning, and if I know better, or we try always to escape from surrender. Then we will fight in this material world. It's not possible to make advancement spiritually. Can you follow? I hope that I'm not speaking directly to this about these topics. But these topics we have to understand. It is spoken by the most advanced devotees, by the Shastra. They speak the Shastra. And all those who are elder godbrothers of our Gurudev and Prabhupada, they're speaking the same, all the same. Because at the same, they come to this conclusion, yes, it is right.
another example in one of the books of our Param Guru. I think it was in Guruvani, second part. And there is written that if your spiritual master says you have to kill somebody, then you have to kill. It's the same topic, surrendering.
Yes.
Can you please explain it?
Who can explain?
Was war die Frage?
Im Guruvani steht geschrieben, wenn dein Guru sagt, töte, dann hast du zu töten. Und das ist genauso ein extremes Beispiel wie mit dem Stock und mit der Schlange. Wie sollen wir das verstehen? Für mich ist es sehr schwierig.
Krishna hat Arjuna befohlen in der Schlacht von Kurukshetra. You should fight. And there is also a problem for Karna. No, Karna. Karna. He was his half brother. So very good fighter, very elevated Kshatriya. Arjuna was not able to defeat him. But he lost one wheel of his chariot. And Krishna stopped, he was the chariot driver with the horses. And Arjuna was sitting in the back and he was fighting. So, then Krishna ordered him, now you kill him. Now he is engaged in working to repairing his chariot. Now you have to kill him. Do fast now, otherwise you get problems. He said like this. Krishna said, kill him. And Arjuna rejected. I cannot kill him because he is now. This would be not righteous, to kill someone who is engaged in repairing his chariot and not fighting back. He cannot fight back. But Krishna said, you kill him now, otherwise you will lose. And at the end, Krishna killed him. Arjuna. So, what means killing? What you can kill? You think Karna is ordinary soul, ordinary person? Arjuna is not ordinary person. Bhima or Bhishma, they are decided when they want to die on their own. Bhishma was lying on a bed of arrows through his body. So many arrows were there. And he was laying there. And he had the power to say, no, I don't want to die. He could have survived, but he decided Krishna come personal. He came to him. And then after they spoke together, he said, now I will go. He decided himself. What is lost? We think dying is that everything is finished. Dying is something, you're free now. You will see this when you leave this world. It is not that you are finished everything. Black. No, you will feel, I'm relieved. You will not even want to think anymore of anything what's happening. In case you do this, then you will come again and continue. There's no question. Guru will never tell you kill him. And even if he does it, then you will not be punished. If the Guru tells you, if it's wrong, then the Guru will be punished. But if someone is not you, you will not get the reaction for this. Because devotion means it's just an example what you give, you know. Even if this Guru tells you should kill him, you said we must be ready to do this. Even if you are complete beyond all these things, you know, that you are. But this is a kind of tests. This is a test like the Guru with the snake or with the rope. This was only a test, or it was how far he can follow. And then by these examples we should understand there's nothing, everything we can do for Guru and Krishna. And nothing will happen because the whole material world will be destroyed. What do you think in this long period of the universe? Have you seen or read the universal form in Bhagavad Gita when it is described? Krishna explains to Arjuna the universal form. They are in a form that looks horrible. This is Krishna arrangement. we have to accept like this. Now what's going on in our mind? They're doing this for Krishna. You have to accept always like this. Is that? Now this is about surrender. It's a very important point. Of course, we are going to the border of how far we can speak about these things. But we should understand that everything here is temporary. With this consciousness or with this understanding, we are not seeing like materialists that, you know, nobody dies without the allowance of Krishna. Nobody can kill anyone if not Krishna it is not the karma or for reason. There must be a reason. Nothing is outside of the control of Krishna. This we have to understand also. This all, when you understand the whole thing, then you see nothing wrong. Whatever may happen. When somebody is killed, by example, you say, like, you don't know that he is laughing at you. Why you are worried? Because, I feel much better than before. Now I feel free. I can move any light or something. Nobody. There's some near-death experiences explained by many of them. They all have similar experience, and nobody of them want to come back, or almost no one. They left the body, they could see their body laying, and they went to in the light, somebody speaking to them, but they had no material body. So, but then the person told them, you know, you should go back. You have not finished your duty. And then he agreed, but he did not want to go back. But then he saw there was something to do. You have to do something still. So they went back and come back in their body again. They were wandering. Some were laying in the already. They were dead. No pulse, no life, signs of life was there anymore. Then they are coming back and started again. And then they tell these things, what they saw, what they experienced. We have to hear. Radharani is hearing this. Krishna hearing. We can offer this to Krishna, Radharani. Okay, we can close. Yeah. Oh, okay. Jai Srila Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj. Jai Sri Gurudev. Anandi Gaji Vaishnava Vrindavan.